And welcome back. Welcome back, everyone, to round 5 of HomeStory Cup 25, the group stage, day number 1. We're nearing the end here of Group A. For the most part, a lot of these players are locked in, and a lot of these players won't be able to advance on out of the group into the playoffs, but we still have one series left here. We're jumping into a ZvP between these two amazing players. As spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Oceanborn, we have the red Protoss player from land of the Netherlands. Representing himself, currently teamless, it is HiGhDrA. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the blue Zerg player from land of Germany, representing Berlin Esports Club. It is EonBlu. Here we go. Now, again, we're entering the final stages of the group, and unfortunately, neither EonBlu or HiGhDrA have been able to take a series so far. HiGhDrA did force Fiant to the ace match, but we saw just previously that HiGhDrA just wasn't able to pull off the 3-base all-in. Alas, he was caught off guard. A bailing run-by had crippled his third, and because of that did impact his reinforcements. That impacted his ability to execute the all-in, and did eventually just peter out. Fiant held. Fiant took the series. As a result, again, HiGhDrA still yet to put a point on the board. Has maps, but not a series. Likewise, same can be said for EonBlu. And we'll see how they compare to each other. See how they can compare. But now, Hatch's Pool, standard opener out of EonBlu. Forsake the unnatural natural. Meanwhile, HiGhDrA back at home, going for a gate expand setup. Everything looking pretty normal early on. We have seen EonBlu flex some all-ins over the course of tonight's broadcast, but a lot of them were very map-specific. On a map like Oceanborn, if we were to go for an all-in, I would imagine it's going to be a 3-base based all-in, not off of 1 or 2 bases, so we should be entering like a much more standard setup here in the early game. We'll see there. We're here to find out. But now, again, we are just settling in. I believe the mainstream is still covering Mana versus Ryung. And only 2 streams going on. The 2 main streams. There are plenty of other streams ongoing as well. For other languages, you know, Crank is casting in Korean. You have Thunka casting in French. We've got a Swedish stream. We've got a Polish stream with Indie, and many others, I'm sure. And they're following their own respective players, which means some of these matches that haven't been casted on English channels may have even been casted on some of the other language channels instead. They have the option to go for those matches if they so choose to, and they have been. They have been. I know that India has been religiously following Mana throughout this group stage. I know Crank has been following Ryung. And I believe... Oh god, I don't think I've ever said his name out loud, but there's a Swedish caster that's been following Fiant. So, again, they've been casting all of their games, regardless of whether they're in the mainstream or not. So if there are some other matches that maybe you're looking for, like some of the other language streams, they got you covered. They got you. The Swedish caster, it's Robski. That's it, Robski. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it in Swedish, but I'll stick with Robski. Or Robski? Robski? Oh no. For now, Stargate opener into a Void Ray. Okay, it's going to be a Void Ray first here from HiGhDrA. With this, we're going to be hunting down the Overlords. We're going to be keeping EonBlu in the dark. And where do we go from here is the question. Where do we go from here? Do we hide some tech? Do we just expand and go for a Forged Twilight Council into Blink? Do we go for a Twilight Council before expansion into Glaive Adepts? Do we go for a second Stargate and Skytoss? We got options. For now, Lings, they will threaten a dive. They're going for the probe. And so far, nice control out of HiGhDrA. Does keep the probe alive. Does rotate around those Adepts. Third base is being thrown down. Meanwhile, across the map, Void Ray hunting down those Overlords. We got one. We got one so far. The others are out on the map, trying to avoid the prying eyes of that Void Ray. So far, they're escaping. Meanwhile, there's no fast tech here. There we go. Twilight Council now on the way, but I imagine a Forge is going to be following this up. Yeah, there it is. So we're not racing into Glaive Adepts or anything like that. There's no Sky Toss. The Void Ray does keep EonBlu guessing, but again, we're not really hiding anything too crazy. So we get 2 drone kills at the third. So far, EonBlu not losing too much, just a couple of Lings, an Overlord, a handful of workers. Nothing else. As behind this, EonBlu working towards a slightly faster Roach Warren. Actually, this was around a 4-minute 30 Roach Warren, a little bit earlier than we would expect. But again, I think this was just a bit of a safer Roach Warren timing because of the Void Ray. Like, for all EonBlu knew, there could have been Glaive Adepts on the way, so EonBlu preparing for the worst. As I say that, Lings are amassing. Yeah, extra gases are being taken. We're still droning. We have Lings to defend, but still focusing on our economy. So we're calming down. We're calming things down. Vanilla Adepts are moving out. They have potential, but we should have enough to keep up. I say that we haven't made any roaches. They're just Lings and Queens. And do we actually have enough? As HiGhDrA does threaten the shade and will commit. One Adept gets surrounded, the others will bust into the main. Trading well against the Lings. Target firing here with these Queens. We do focus on another Adept. We're down to 4. The Oracles that hit the third base. Adepts into the main. Drones are going down. And we get 5 worker kills. 5 drones full. We trade against the Lings. So far, good pickups here by HiGhDrA. As he backs off, as he's cleaned up, HiGhDrA then gets thrown down. And EonBlu is trying to work towards the mid-game to get into HiGhDrA production. We're not quite there yet. Dude has lost a couple of workers. 7 in total. We can sustain some of these losses. It's okay. The 4th is a little bit delayed, though. We're working towards the 4th, resaturating our bases. Upgrades are on the way. Likewise. I'm still waiting to see where HiGhDrA takes us from here. Ooh. How many gateways are we on, by the way? 9? Oh, it's a 3-way all in. Let's go. For a moment there, I looked over and I was like, hold up, something doesn't look quite right. This looks suspiciously similar to what we just saw against Fiant on Side Delta. And there's a reason for that. Let's go. The army is moving out across the map. We have charge and +1 armor on the way. How many gateways do we have? 9 gates in total. And where's the probe? Typically with this move out, we would see a probe alongside this to reinforce. There it is! I was like, where's the probe? It's coming in behind the army. Now this probe is designed to throw down a pylon and a 10th gateway. It is a 3-base all-in at a HiGhDrA. We saw this against Fiant. We saw that Fiant was able to slip by some Banelings and crush the economy. And in the end, shut down the all-in. We'll see if EonBlu can do something similar. Can we survive this? As EonBlu is getting into Roach HiGhDrA. Pylon is on the way, soon to be a gateway as well. HiGhDrA is committed. No Baneling nest from EonBlu, so something like a Baneling run-by is not quite available. Lings are being shaved off. Lings are looking solid here from HiGhDrA. More reinforcements on the way. Charge lots. There's that gateway, additional pylons. The gateway is a little bit delayed, so reinforcements likewise are going to take a little bit longer as well. But I'm loving this position a lot more than what we saw on Side Delta, right? Side Delta, the reinforcements took so long because this proxy was here more so, like in the middle of the map, instead of on the front lines. So that much more pressure here on EonBlu. We're getting through the roaches. Nice biles here on those stasis traps. The charges, they collapse on forward. We're going for the Ravagers. Ravagers being focused out one after the other. EonBlu in a bit of trouble. Yeah, we blink on forward. We dive on the Ravagers. They focus them down. They are falling. We have a handful of HiGhDRAs behind this, but they're so vulnerable. And the charge-lots, we're breaking on through. We're getting on top of the army. Boys are being pulled. But EonBlu is in trouble. HiGhDRA pulling back. Zelts are being cleaned up. We got 5 drone kills. We reset the HiGhDRA count. We reset the Ravager count. And it looks like HiGhDRA is getting out of hand. He's getting out of control. Can't be the production at this point. And this time, our blinks. This time they won't be punished. GG. HiGhDRA takes game number 1. Whew. GG. EonBlu being a little bit greedier here, taking up towards, not just getting a 4th up and running with drones, but also taking up towards HiGhDRAs as well, very gas intensive. We had minimal lings to work with. What does that mean? That means a minimal buffer zone to work with here for the army. With that, EonBlu was that much more vulnerable. Didn't really have counterattack potential, as again, he didn't really have any lings. And HiGhDRA was able to execute his 3-base all-in much more effectively here against EonBlu. Again, it wasn't just EonBlu's setup, it was also like HiGhDRA just being that much more in the face of EonBlu as well. With his reinforcements, with his push, with his timing. GG. Things very quickly did escalate out of hand there. And now HiGhDRA is 1 game away from taking the series. EonBlu has to fight back here and now to force the ace match. And I want to believe, what are we loading into? Crimson Court. And if you've been watching the broadcast here tonight, you would know that EonBlu has been spicing things up quite a bit here on this map. I wonder if HiGhDRA was watching. I wonder if HiGhDRA was watching the B stream. I wonder if he was watching EonBlu's matches, because EonBlu has been flexing and flaunting a very specialized build and all-in on this map against Protoss and against Terran. No boy. And will it finally work? I mean, it got close. It got close against Ryung. Did get close. We shall see. As spawning in the top right-hand corner of Crimson Core, we have our red Protoss player from land of the Netherlands, currently teamless, but leading the series 1-0. It is HiGhDrA. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the German Zerg player, the blue Zerg representing Berlin Esports Club, or Berliner Esports Club. It is EonBlu. Here we go. Probe does move out, will force the unnatural natural out of EonBlu. Now, the build that we're speaking of specifically is a 2-base all-in, where EonBlu mines through these minerals here with 3 drones, and he also does mine through these minerals here across the map, and he does slip past the wall. He sneaks in, he goes for the all-in, he commits with lings, with roaches, and again, he tried to do it against Mana. Unfortunately, Mana, his Oracle rally was poised to go south towards across the map towards the main base of EonBlu, and the Oracle did get eyes on the drones. And because of that, the Oracle focused out all the drones before they were able to mine through, and EonBlu's all-in was shut down before it could really get going, as EonBlu was unable to mine through these mineral patches. Against Clem and against Ryung, EonBlu did mine through, but against Clem he got shut down. Against Ryung he did get 21 SCV kills, but he was not able to deny any of the tech and was vulnerable to the counterattack as a result, as Ryung was able to stabilize after his initial defense. Here we'll see if even EonBlu does embrace that same build. And I'm getting ahead of myself here. Just because we've seen EonBlu do the same build on this map every time doesn't mean he'll do it again. We'll keep an eye on him. Now we're going to be calming things down. Warp gate is on the way. And interesting. Okay, so HiGhDRA is going for a Twilight Council opener. Now, if EonBlu was planning to go for the same build, well, he's going to have to react. We're going to have to scout him, going to have to react, because HiGhDRA is going to be the aggressor here. Twilight Council on the way should be for, I say should be. This could be Glaives, or it could even be a Dark Shrine opener. We have yet to pull out a gas, so we'll keep an eye on these gas mining probes. If we pull out, then if we pull out at least a little bit, it could be 4-gate Glaives. If we don't pull out, could be a Dark Shrine instead. Lings do slip in. Oh my god, EonBlu with a free scout. He slips into the main base. He does get eyes on the Twilight Council, does confirm the mining, does confirm the gas income. Robo's on the way, and this should be for a Dark Shrine. If we go for Glaives, then this could be Glaive Adepts plus a Dark Shrine. Oh, there we go. Glaives on the way. Interesting. So, with the additional gas income here, this could be 6-gate Glaive Adepts, or it could be 4-gate Glaives alongside a Dark Shrine as well. We have options here with how we want to spend our gas, and how we want to bring this all together. Meanwhile, oh, we're still doing it. we're still going for the... We're still mining through these middle patches, and HiGhDrA has no idea. Let's go. For now, 3 more gates on the way. It's going to be a 4-gate setup here from HiGhDrA. We'll see what else we invest into. And LinkSday flood in. LinkSday already here. Glaives is only halfway done. EonBlu hits first. LinkSday get into the natural. They bust in towards the main base as well. There's 2 Adepts, 1 Stalker. And we go for the surround. Before HiGhDrA can even get into his build, the Lings are here. GG gets called, and EonBlu will tie up the series 1-1. GG. GG, well played. I was focusing on HiGhDrA. I was like, yo, EonBlu's gonna have to respond to this, you know, throw down a Roach Warren. Did notice that we were just making Lings. EonBlu just, let's go. GG, we do tie up the series 1-1. EonBlu, he bounces back on Crimson Court. Let's go. He just messaged me, no longer 0-14. Let's go. Neon, we're rising up. Beautiful, beautiful. Eon, he's popping up. Oh my god. He's like, it worked. We got him. And now we're getting into the ace match. It all comes down to this. It all comes down to game 3. As a reminder, neither HiGhDrA or EonBlu have taken a series here tonight. Neither one has been able to take a series. One of them will. Who's it gonna be? Gonna be HiGhDrA or Eon? Let's go. Oh my god. I didn't realize this. EonBlu, he just told me. He's like, Papi, you don't understand. I just broke the curse. I'm like, what are you talking about? What curse? Apparently, EonBlu is 0-39 in Take TV tournaments. I was curious if this was his first HomeStory Cup. It's not. It's not his first HomeStory Cup. Apparently, he's 0-39 in HomeStory Cup tournaments. And or Take TV tournaments, because I think he was at maybe Stay at HomeStory Cup as well, and he's like, they ain't no Take TV tournament gonna 0-40 me. Let's go. He avoided it, Papi. Takes his first game. Beautiful, beautiful. And now we're getting to the ace match, and spawning in the top right hand corner we have our red Protoss, a player currently teamless from land of the Netherlands, being forced into the ace match. He's been a part of history here. Thanks to HiGhDrA, thanks to our player. Our opponent is no longer cursed. But I said his name, it is HiGhDrA. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the blue Zerg player. Ooh, going for a pool first. Interesting. Representing Berliner Esports Club, it is EonBlu. I think EonBlu said something like this. Ain't no HSC event. I'll post it in the chat. He said something like this. Hey, no Take TV event got a 40 OV. Let's go. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Hey, we did it. We did it, Papi. We did it. Back at home, it's going to be a 2-gate opener. 2-gate opener here out of HiGhDrA. HiGhDrA did confirm the pool first. Again, a much more aggressive start here out of EonBlu. HiGhDrA responds with additional gateways. He's walling up. Does delay the expansion as a result. Even a secondary pylon here on the high ground. Very safe play out of HiGhDrA. Lings are moving out. And we'll see how this all comes together here for EonBlu. As Ling's gonna be shutting down this probe. Zealot is prioritized, second Zealot on the way. And Eon from here can just drone. Oh, my apologies. I was going for not a Bailey Nest, a Roach Warren. Okay. Roach Warren on the way, so EonBlu is going for a Roach Rush. The probe has yet to confirm, but we are getting into the main. Probe Scout comes in, and the Probe Scout is denied. We do not get behind the mineral line. HiGhDrA doesn't know. For all HiGhDrA knows, it could just be pull first into droning. We could just be droning and saturating our bases. There could be a Bathing Nest, there could be a Roach Warren, there could be anything here. HiGhDra's in the dark. Now, HiGhDrA is getting a safety shield battery as he's expanding, so he's still playing it very safe. Very safe play here out of HiGhDrA. He cancelled the second Zealot, so just the one Zealot into Adept. Adept moves out across the map, and this Adept should confirm the Scout. As we make our way into the main base, the Shade will make it in. A big moment for HiGhDrA. He does confirm, gets eyes on the Roach Warren with this Stargate. We should be making a Void Ray. 2 more shield batteries on the way. It's an all-in. It's all or nothing for EonBlu. One way or another, the game is about to end. Either EonBlu breaks HiGhDrA or he dies trying. What's it gonna be? Lings, they get on the Adept. Oh, nice catch here out of EonBlu. Will he get it? Not quite. The Adept, oh my god, just barely goes down. Whew. We catch the Adept. Stargate is done. Here comes the Void Ray. Uh-oh. Again, nothing shoots up. Nothing shoots up quite. Yeah, we do almost get this around. We get within range of the shield battery. Overcharge is going to be available as well. Yeah, we drag the Zealot out of position. Zealot goes down. There's one Adept left. We're knocking down the wall. What are we going for? The Cyber Core or the Gateway? We're going for the Gateway. Gateway's under fire. Wasting energy on the Adept. Void Ray is about to spawn in. And we need to get economic damage done. The Void Ray will clean everything up eventually. The first Gateway falls. Overcharge is popped. And do we keep it alive? Oh, we barely don't. We bust in. Now we're going for probes. We're going for probe kills. Secondary wall behind this. Probes are going down, but we have fully walled off. We need to get more done. We do get the Adept. Do at least get the Adept. The wall is under fire. Void Ray busy. We get 6 probe kills. The wall falls. That's a kill, not a cancel. Oh, how many probes left? 18. 18 probes left. Oh, they do fight within range of all the shield batteries. Ideal position here for HiGhDrA. Yeah, the 3 shield batteries, they come in clutch. And we're holding. We are holding. Second Void Ray has arrived. And we're running out of steam. We're running out of Lings. HiGhDrA, he survives with 17 workers. And back at home, there's nothing. There's nothing here for EonBlu. But it's okay, because you know what? We won a game, and that's more than we have done in years. That's all that matters. GG, well played, HiGhDrA. We'll take the series 2-1. We'll take his first win of HomeStory Cup 25. GG, well played. But a shout out to EonBlu because, hey, he won his first game in all of HomeStory Cup history. GG. GG, well played. Congratulations to both players, to HiGhDrA and to EonBlu. As it looks like we are going to be wrapping up Group A. GG, well played. Quickly just going to be refreshing. Exclamation mark B in the chat, and we can catch up on the bracket. But it was no Take TV tournament is going to beat me 40 games in a row. Beautiful, beautiful. As we switch our scenes over